Good morning everyone. Today I'm going to be doing an absolutely massive beauty haul and first impressions video for you because I don't know what happened. This came out of nowhere. I feel like last year I did very few beauty hauls because I kind of just lost interest a bit. I think I became a bit overwhelmed with the amount of beauty products there are, and I forgot how it felt to crave buying beauty. And then something happened in the new year. I don't know what it was. Maybe I just took a break from wearing makeup or something, but January came around and suddenly I was like, oh my god, I have a massive list of things I want to try. So I did a haul from Boots, Harvey Nichols, Selfridges and Space NK, and I knew exactly what I wanted. I had a whole list and I just splurged and went for it. So I thought today I would do a massive haul for you guys. I'm going to go through it. Anything which I was able to try on camera before filming this video, I will add it in a cutaway so you can see me applying it. I'm going to start with my Harvey Nichols order, and yes, I made a Fenty beauty order. I mentioned a while ago in a video that I wasn't really interested in the Fenty beauty range because I'm not a massive Rihanna fan. I think I got a lot of hate for that comment, not really sure why, but the range just didn't really appeal to me that much. But then I heard quite a few people saying some really good things about the products, so I wanted to try out a few bits. I've been trying to go into Harvey Nichols a few times. When I'm introduced to a new range that I haven't tried before, I like actually trying it in store, but there's always a massive queue. It's like 2 people at a time at the counter, so I've never actually managed to try it. So I got a few things online. I didn't want to go crazy because I just wasn't sure which products were going to be for me and which ones weren't. The first thing I got was the foundation because I've heard so many people talk about this, and when I first heard about this being launched, I wasn't interested because it's called Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. I don't really like matte foundations, and longwear to me implies that it's quite heavy. But then so many people, including Fleur, I think, said that actually it isn't that matte, it's quite glowy, and that it has a really nice finish to it. So I picked this up. I'm not sure I got the perfect shade, but it is quite easy to shop because they use different models to show the different skin tones, and there's obviously a massive range in skin tones, which is why everyone absolutely loves this range, understandably. It really caters to all, which is amazing, especially for her first beauty range. I really like the packaging. It's in a glass bottle. It's like frosted glass and it's quite thin. I went for the shade 200. I think quite a lot of the shades were sold out, so this one seemed closest to my kind of light neutral skin tone. I'm wearing the foundation today, and yeah, the reviews are right. It's not kind of a really heavy matte foundation. What I would say though is it dries really fast. I put a bit of my finger and then spread it around the face, and if I'm not really fast, it's very difficult to spread with a damp beauty blender. But if I'm fast, it does give a really nice medium to full coverage, I'd say. It's definitely heavier than my IT Cosmetics CC cream. It's definitely a lot more dry than the CC cream as well, so therefore less glowy. But I think for like filming days, or if I have special occasions and there's gonna be photos taken of me, or an evening event, I think it's a really nice kind of flawless smooth foundation, and I am impressed with it. It reminds me of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I'm gonna keep trying this, but those are my first impressions of it. The next product that I got from Fenty Beauty was the KILLAWATT Freestyle Highlighter Duo, which I'd also heard a lot about, and I love a highlighter. I really like the packaging. It's just a very sleek white plastic kind of hexagon shape. This is the highlighter Mean Money and Hustler Baby, so it's got 2 in 1, which I think is really cool. Ew, I can never open this though. One side is a bit more of a subtle highlight, and then this side is much more glittery. Now, I don't understand this product. I've tried using it so many different ways. I can't really understand what formula it is. It's not quite a cream and it's not quite a powder. I think it's meant to be cream to powder, which I never really get that formula. I've tried using my fingers, but it doesn't really blend properly. And then I've tried to use like a contour brush and I don't really get any product out. So if any of you guys have any recommendations on how to use this, I think this left more subtle colour would be more for me. The other one's a little bit, quite a lot too glittery for me, but I just can't figure out how to use it at all. So do let me know if you have this and love it, because I'm not sure if I'm a massive fan of that one. And then the next product I got is one of her matchsticks. I think this is genius. She's created all these different matchsticks that are concealers, foundations, contours, blushes. They're all like multi-purpose cream stick products, and they they stick together like magnets as well in this really cool packaging. So that I think is a genius idea. And I think I would probably like the contour colours. I don't know why I didn't get one, but I wanted to try one of the blushes. And this is the shade Yacht Life, which I thought would be so pretty because it's like a corally pink with this beautiful gold shimmer running through it. So I thought it would be nice as like a highlight blush. Again, I don't understand the formula. It's a very, very stiff cream. So you'll see in the cutaway that I really have to put it on very hard, which kind of moves around the foundation that I've already put on my skin. And then to blend it out, fingers don't work at all. And then when I use a brush, I have to really just keep blending for a very long time. I kind of wish this was much more creamier. So that's a shame. I do like the colour, but it kind of hurts my cheeks to apply. Again, if you have any tips, do let me know. Final product from Fenty is one of her brand new Mademoiselle Plush Matte Lipsticks. Now, I think I would have really liked this if I'd got the right shade. I wanted a nice everyday nude, and I picked up the shade. What colour is this? Oh my god, I'm too blind. Oh, I can't see it. I can't see what colour it is, which is very frustrating. I feel old. I should just wear my glasses more. Anyway, the packaging is really cool for these lipsticks. Nice and slim. And then it's a bit like the Glossier one on the inside. And when I opened it, I thought that would be really nice. But when I apply this to my lips, it's far too kind of peachy orangey nude. It just looks ridiculous on me. I won't even show you. But the formula's nice. It's a nice matte lipstick. I think I would have liked it. I couldn't really find the right nude for me. But I'm sure she'll bring out new colours all the time. It's a really nice launch, so if you can find a shade that you like, I think the reds in this range would be really nice. Okay, that's everything from Fenty Beauty. So out of all of that, the foundation is definitely the standout product for me. And then I also went to Space NK. The first thing I got was a concealer. And this is from By Terry. I love the cream stick concealer from By Terry, so I thought I'd give this a go. It's the Terribly Densilis concealer. So this is one that just comes in a doe foot applicator and is a liquid concealer. There weren't that many shades, and in store I did colour match myself, but when I got home, this is just far too light for me. This is shade 2 Vanilla. I'm normally like a vanilla or a custardy type colour. This is far too light, so it's really hard for me to test it, but I've tried it under my eyes and it feels really hydrating and nice. It was just quite expensive, so I'm toying with the idea of trying the shade up, or I'm just not sure. Very annoying that I got the wrong shade. That was my fault. The other thing I got from Space NK is the Oribe Après Beach. This is a wave and shine spray. You guys know I love the Oribe dry texturizing spray, which is really nice to add a bit of like grit to your hair. And for some reason I thought this one, because it says Après Beach, I thought it was like a real kind of salt spray, kind of makes your hair feel a bit icky. But I saw someone using it and I can't remember who. I feel like it might have been Sandra. I think it might have been Sandra. And she said it's great to add shine. No, it wasn't Sandra. Oh, I don't know who it was. I'm really sorry to whoever recommended this in their video and I can't remember, but they said it was great to add shine and hold as well for when you put waves in. I used a bit this morning, but to be fair, I didn't use much because I was worried how it would make my hair feel, and I need to keep my hair clean for tomorrow. So I'm excited to try this out properly. It's a massive bottle. Oribe is so expensive. I wouldn't buy the shampoo and conditioner because I know that you can get cheaper shampoo and conditioner that's just as good. But for the sprays, the styling sprays, I think they're really nice and I think they're worth investing in. This product I'm so excited about. I made an order via the Fresh website because I couldn't find this on any other website, on like Selfridges, Harvey Nichols, anything like that. And it took a long time to come. I feel like it came from France. I have no idea why. I'm sure I ordered from Fresh UK. Took a little while to come, but it was totally worth it. It's the Fresh Face Instant Glow Luminizer. Wasn't sure which colour to get. It comes in two. It comes in like a silvery colour and a goldy colour. And I'm usually a gold person, but with highlighters, like with this sort of thing, it's a liquid highlighter, I didn't want it to be over the top. So I just thought I'm gonna try the silver one and see. Comes in this little tube and I love this. There's a few different ways you can use it. You can use it like a primer. You can mix it in with moisturizer to make it a bit less glowy. You can mix it with your foundation to amp up the glow in your foundation, or you could just use it by tapping it wherever you want on the face. So I usually squeeze a little bit out to my fingers and then I just tap it onto the cheekbones, onto my nose, or even all over my skin, and it adds such a gorgeous glow. It's not silvery and shimmery at all. It just looks like a beautiful, I wouldn't say natural, it's a bit more than natural, but if you like glowy products where you can actually see the glow, it looks natural in a way that it's not like a placed bit of powder highlight. It kind of just meshes with your foundation and the rest of your makeup. I really like it. I'm really happy I got that actually. I also made a Charlotte Tilbury order. The first thing I got was this. I was very excited to see this. I didn't even know it was launching. It's the Film Star Bronze and Blush. So I have the Film Star Sculpt and Glow, I think. So it's a contour on one side and a highlighter on the other. And that she launched with that product. It was one of the first products and it's such a brilliant palette for contouring and highlighting. So I was very excited about this. It's such a genius idea. I love the packaging of these. It looks like an old-fashioned 20s like cigarette holder. So on one side it's got a bronzer and the other it's got a blusher. And in the cutaway I'm using the bronzer. It is beautiful. It's very similar to the Too Faced one. It's like a mid-tone brown. Very easy to use. I love that. I would definitely use that a lot. The only thing with this palette is this blusher. Does it have a name? No, it doesn't, which does worry me because I'm hoping that they're going to bring out more of these palettes with different blush colours, because this to me is too much of a fuchsia pink. I would have preferred something more, just like a soft pink, or slightly peachy pink. I struggle to use this blush. I have to use a tiny amount and really blend it out, but I just love the idea of this product, so I was very excited about that. And then I also ordered one of her Matte Revolution lipsticks in English Beauty because I've heard that it's quite similar to, what's the one that I like? Oh my god, what's the lipstick that I like? It's the Lip Cheat, Pillow Talk, Pillow Talk. I love the Pillow Talk lipstick and this is another similar nude. It looks slightly pinkier on me. I am wearing it, but I did just eat lunch. Again, a lovely one. I haven't yet put them side by side to see what the difference is. I would, but the lipstick's all the way over there. I think it's really nice. So if you didn't get on with Pillow Talk, you might get on with English Beauty better. Okay, next up is Boots. I think I only got one thing from Boots actually, and this was definitely enabled by Alana Davison. Alana's YouTube channel is great. I will link it down below. You should go check her out. She's Canadian. She's gorgeous. Like, I actually can't look at her. It makes me feel sick. She's so beautiful. And she's lovely and hilarious. And I had fun with her when she came to London recently. She always goes on about this primer. It's the Smashbox Primerizer. I am fussy with primers. I hate silicone greasy primers. I like a primer that's going to hydrate my skin before I do my makeup, because often what happens is I'll brush my teeth and do my skincare routine in the bathroom. By the time I come around to do my makeup, I need a bit more moisture again before I put on my foundation. And she talks about how hydrating this is all the time. It says 24-hour hydration, lightweight, blah, blah, blah. Oh, moisturizer in hyaluronic acid. That is why it's hydrating. But it's quite different to just like, say, the Laura Mercier primer, which very much just feels kind of like a moisturizer. This does feel like a mix between a silicone primer and just a hydrating primer, because it does give you this kind of smooth feeling to your skin, which is really nice because your foundation sits really nice on top of it. It comes out like a serum. That's the texture it comes out. Not like a cream and not like a silicone primer. It comes out like a serum. It's in this glass bottle. I really like it. I'm really excited to use this going forward actually. So thank you, Alana, for the recommendation. Okay, the rest of the stuff is all from Selfridges, and this is also very much Alana enabled. She talks about this all the time as well. It's the Lancome mascara in Monsieur Big, which means Mr. Big in French. I couldn't find this anywhere and I suddenly panicked, like, oh my god, they don't do it in the UK. Maybe because it's called Mr. Big and they think that's offensive here. I like thought all these reasons, and then I found it on Selfridges, so I must have just missed it the first time around. It is a mascara. The packaging is like big, chunky, and the brush is right up my street. It's like all the mascaras that I love, a big fluffy brush. This is actually really similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes, which you guys know I love, and it's a great mascara. The first time I used it, I wasn't 100% sure, but now I've used it more and more. You can see on my lashes, it makes them really long and voluminous, and it's just as great as she says it is. So she has very good recommendations, that girl. I was gutted to finish my last Oskia Renaissance Cleansing Gel in the travel size. Last January 2007, I bought 10 on Cult Beauty. They had the Oskia Christmas crackers on sale for £5 or £10 each, and they had travel size cleanser in. So I basically bought all the ones they had left on the website, and they've lasted me the whole year. Every time I go on a trip, even if I go away just for the night, instead of taking the big cleanser, I take the travel one. So I was gutted that they didn't do those crackers again this year, because I was hoping to get them in the sale. But someone tweeted me saying that Selfridges do the travel size cleansing gel. It wasn't in sale. They were quite expensive, maybe like £16 or something. But I got two because I use the travel size ones all the time. And I love that even when I'm traveling, I can use a really good cleanser that I love. It comes in this really nice rose gold packaging actually, which I wasn't expecting. And then inside is the travel size cleanser. My absolute favourite gel to oil cleanser that you guys know all about because I talk about it all the time. I also repurchased a favourite which you would have seen in my 2017 favourites, and you will see in an empties that's coming up. It's the CERAMIDIN, Dr. JART CERAMIDIN Cream Moisturiser. This is just so great. A really nice everyday moisturiser in a very easy to use tube. That's just like a repurchase, so I won't go on too much about that. And then the final thing, I think that's everything, is a shampoo and conditioner. I was running out of my favourite shampoo, which is the KINGSLEY Flaky Itchy Scalp Shampoo. I think my friend Ruth recommended this to me about a year ago, and it's great. I get really itchy, dry scalp, which makes it look like I've got nits, but it's just a bit of like dry scalp, and it's very annoying because I've got dark brown hair. But this really does help it. It helps kind of neutralize my scalp and stop it being too flaky and itchy. So I got one of those. And then for a conditioner, I thought I'd try a new conditioner. This is the KINGSLEY Re-Moisturizing Conditioner. I just thought it sounded good for coarse, textured, or very wavy, curly, or frizzy hair. That is me. But I have to make sure not to use too much because sometimes I feel like conditioner doesn't wash out of my hair properly. And then I go to straighten it and it feels greasy, and that is so annoying. That is everything from my haul. I told you guys I went crazy and it was really fun, and I was so excited to get my products, and it just felt like 2013 me all over again. The only thing I didn't get, which I want, is the Daniel Sandler blush that Sam Chapman keeps going on about. I will buy anything that girl recommends, and that is next on my list. So I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Leave me a comment and let me know if you have any of these products, what you think of them, or if there's anything on your beauty wish list at the moment that I should also look into. I'm ready to be enabled. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!